There's a lot of hard work that goes into big days, okay? They don't just all of a sudden happen. And I also realize that sometimes when you become governor, you sometimes inherit a process that's going along. You inherit some good things and some not so good things, okay? This process and this project is one that's been worked on for a long time. And I'm glad to be a part of that along the line of a long chain of men and women who've worked hard to get us to this point. As a way of summarizing where we are right now, I had a chance to give the State of the State speech this past Monday night, and we talked about the difficult financial condition that the state is in. And we have very, very limited funds to do things with, but I was pleased to announce that night that one of the limited things the state can fund this year that I was recommending to the legislature was to add $7 million in state funding for this project for the Port at Case Landing. We are thrilled to be able to do this as the state. I think it's a significant move. Again, it's one that I'm pleased to be a part of, recognizing that there's a long history that has gotten us to this point. I'm also especially thrilled to announce that as of just an hour or so ago, we just heard from Congressman Fincher in Washington. The $13 million in funding, which was in doubt for the federal piece of this, has been confirmed. That is obviously a historic moment for this project and for our entire state. And Congressman Fincher worked hard to get back here for this. I think he would have loved to have stood up today and told you that himself in person. But I'm kind of the recipient of a lot of hard work. And to maybe help everybody understand a little bit of that history, I'm going to ask the Port Authority Board Chairman Jimmy Williamson to come up and talk a little bit about how we got to this point today. Jimmy?
Thank you, Governor Haslam. I appreciate the opportunity to give a little bit of history on the program, or on the port. At the beginning of this project, it wasn't real popular for Richard Hill and Benny McGuire to vote for spend money to build infrastructure in another county. And Lake County is the 12th poorest county in the United States, and Macy's sort of best farm on this project, and they're to be congratulated for having the courage to do that. The idea for this port came about in, I guess, 1999, when I was the chairman of the Dyersburg-Dyer County Chamber of Commerce. And after one of the meetings, Don Pennington came and asked me would I come with him and Elaine Burks, who was the president of the chamber at that time, and come meet with Congressman Tanner to see if he would support helping us get this port started. And we didn't just decide to build a port. Over the years, some of us, and with ECD and the local people, have seen about $1 billion worth of investment come and look at this old harbor that the Corps of Engineers used to build a revetment to stabilize the riverbanks, and said that they really wanted to be here, but it just takes too long to develop a port. So Mr. Pennington took that, and we went to see Congressman Tanner. He was very enthusiastic and suggested that Obion County join in with us to help do that. Port Authority Commissioners, everybody who's worked on this for us over the years. We've worked with every agency, federal and state, that use an acronym for a name over the years. And all of them's got a few different requirements, but we've been able to work through that, and I want to appreciate all the support we've had from the community and the people across the state for this project. Thank you very much.
It's a great announcement, but I think more importantly, this is integral to what the governor has charged our department to do. That is to find ways to leverage on a regional basis and a cooperative basis the assets of this state.
I really don't think it's been that big a deal, that hard a thing to do. It's just kind of like trying to fly an airplane you're trying to assemble at the same time. It's just taken 3 decades, the 90s, the 2000s, we're now in the 2010s. It's just taken 3 counties who've done something that no counties in this region, perhaps in the state, have ever done before in terms of their work, and Dyer and Obion County pitching in with Lake County and the way they've done it. If you look up Regional Cooperation Economic Development Commissioner, I think you'll see this Port Authority and these counties in the dictionary for what you've done. It's taken both parties.
Can try to attract some of those agribusinesses to this area where the product is being grown, process it locally, and take it out through this port. 1 out of every $3 that a farmer earns in Tennessee is due to trade. Due to trade. So export, having that ability is so important. This port has an opportunity to add to that.